Another one. Windone. Another electric bike. Gonna go ahead and see what this one's about. Not much information. K20 is what it's called. From Windone, I assume. So, let's go ahead, take it out of the box, and see exactly what we've got here. Okay, so we've got it together, and this is a very unique bike for many reasons. The assembly was a little more complex than most of the other e-bikes, and it's got this sprung front end. Look at that. It's like a motorcycle, like a Springer front end fork, so you can see the whole thing will move around. So I'm curious to see how that feels. It doesn't have like shock absorbers, it literally just has springs, so it's gonna be a little bouncy, I'd imagine. The rear is hard, so it has no suspension in the rear. Fat tires can usually soak up quite a bit, and it's got this really soft seat which should soak up some of it as well, so not too worried about that. Handlebars swept back, again, old-time motorcycle style, kind of like that. This is a heavy bike. This is a big bike. Another big one. We had a couple of small bikes in a row, and now we've got two massive bikes in a row. This is a big bike. If you're a big person, you're going to want something like this. So another thing strange, a first for the channel, out of the, 100 bikes that we've done or more. You guys know I love hydraulic brakes, and this one has one hydraulic brake and one mechanical brake. What in the world? Come on, guys. Windone, we got to talk. You can't be skimping like that. Why do we have one mechanical brake in the front and then one hydraulic brake in the rear? That's goofy. That's goofy. And I'll tell you, if it had another hydraulic brake for the front, this would be a completely different state of mind for me, just because to me, that's cutting a corner. You're cutting the stupidest corner possible by putting a mechanical brake on the front. Maybe it was a mistake. I don't know. Maybe they'll tell me. But either way, as of this review, we've got one hydraulic brake, which I'm into. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish charging this up. The battery's obviously here in the middle of the frame. Kind of interesting. It's got this kind of large tube top bar, but it's more aesthetic than anything. I'm sure it's pretty strong, but no battery inside. Most of these bikes now have batteries in the frame. This one still has one in the middle. So we'll see how it does. The battery itself is a 15 amp hour, so it's not huge. And this is a 48 volt, 750 watt. It says class 3. Let's see what the speed looks like on the kickstand here, just out of curiosity. It says 35. Clearly we got a clearance issue here somewhere. Oh, the fender's bent. Look at that. So you gotta be careful for stuff like this. That's obviously something that happened in shipping. I'll see if we can tweak that back to reality. Looks like we just did. There we go. So, yeah, it says 35. I'd be really pretty happy if it got to anything close to 30. So let's take it for a spin. Let's charge it up and see if that'll do it. Okay, we've got the Windone out, and we're gonna do a little speed test here. We're gonna do a little ride test as well. So this thing is big. It's got almost like a motorcycle style Springer front end, Feels nice though under the seat. I like the seating, the grip position, everything about it is cool. It's super cruiser. Let's go ahead and do a top speed test now and see what she's got. Full battery, here we go. Acceleration is good. I can feel it already past 20. And it's cranking. I got the GPS out to compare. Over 30. 31, 32. I'm gonna tuck down. 33. Wow. So Speedo is showing like 35, 34, but GPS is showing 32, 33. That's really good. This is an awesome speed for an electric bike. I'm really into it, and that's throttle only, not pedaling. So you're going places with this bike. Holy moly. I love the speed. This is, I think that's about the fastest, or as fast as the fastest e-bikes we've tested so far. And this is a bicycle, guys. You can pedal this bad boy, as you can see. Cool. I'm going to continue testing. The pedal assist is actually pretty good. So this is pedal assist 1. It's 11 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2 gets us to 15 or so. So this is a comfortable cadence for the sidewalk. I would consider riding it in pedal assist 2 if you don't want to get anybody's panties in a bunch. But wow, look at that, 33 miles per hour GPS. So this is a 30 mile an hour bike all day. Let's continue on this ride. I'm going to do about 10 miles. We'll see how it does. Okay, so I'm riding into a headwind right now, just to be honest. 26 miles an hour GPS, but I've got a good solid headwind against me, so that's about the slowest this bike's gonna go. Not bad. All right, so about 5 miles. This is gonna be a little bit off, but it was about 5 miles, and we're 1 bar down on the battery already. So this is a big bike. It's a heavy bike. It's fast, over 30 miles an hour, and the battery's not that big. So being this is only a 15 amp hour battery. If this was a 25 amp hour battery, it would probably be a much more suitable companion to this bike. But battery's undersized. I would consider getting a bigger battery if you want to go long distance at speed. But we'll at least, I mean, I can't imagine us not getting 20 miles. Probably close to 20 miles at least. With 30 mile an hour speeds like that, that's pretty impressive. So, God, I wish it had hydraulic brake on the front as well as the rear. That's so annoying. That would make this bike completely different. But so far, I do like the bike. I like the size. It's a really, feels really good. It has good road presence. It's super smooth on the road, and it's fast. And the seating position is great. This is very reminiscent of the vintage old motorcycle. Very. You don't even need the pedals. I'd probably ditch the pedals. Super cool bike. All right, let's go ahead and we'll ride her back. Okay, we're still cruising along here. We're coming up on 9 miles, and this bike is just going. We've had varying wind in different directions. Battery's down still 1 bar. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with this thing so far. It's a large bike, like I said before. And the battery's not very big. So, I'm pretty impressed. There we go, second bar on the indicator just went down. So we're down 2 bars now. And we're still going though, so pretty cool. Let's get back, we're almost back. Okay, so we made it back. 2 bars down on the battery, got us 10 miles, we're almost 10 and a half miles, 33 mile per hour top speed. That's really good. That's really good. So by that math, 20 miles, no problem on this battery at full speed, 30 miles an hour, all throttle, all the time. That's pretty impressive considering the price point on this bike. Right now, I think with the holidays, you can get this bike under $1,000. That's pretty good. I wish it had a hydraulic front brake, but the hydraulic on the rear, I guess, is better than nothing. Big bike, big speed, small price. That's the takeaway from this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Let me know what you guys think. I think there's a lot of potential for a bike like this. If you want to do some modding, you get a bigger battery if you want for longer range, or even a second battery and somehow strap it on here. And maybe even some mods to make it faster. Either way, pretty cool. I like the bike for the price. It's definitely worth it. If you need a big bike, you want a nice saddle, you want a good upright. The ergonomics are great. You can go long distance on this, no problem. I have no fatigue from riding on it so far. I like the seat. I like the ergonomics on it. I like the speed. So thumbs up from me. Get yourself one. Check the link in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. In the next Wind one. Haha.